A lot of dating coaches and women say, just be yourself. Is this good advice or bad advice?
We kind of touched on that before, but is be yourself good advice? It's fucking terrible advice. It's terrible advice. The only time be
Hmm.
yourself is fucking great advice is if yourself is already getting laid, getting the girl you want, getting everything you want. Then nobody even, you don't have to have the conversation because you're just getting what you want. If you're not getting what you want, what's going wrong? Identify it, tweak it, change it, get on with it. As I said before, the one thing Freud and Jung used to fight a lot and disagree a lot. But one of the things they agreed heavily on was this concept of individuation. To become a man's journey, purpose in life, to be purposeful, to become all that you are not. That means, if I go to a country, if I go to Germany as a young soldier and they all hate the British soldiers over there, well, I'm not German. I don't speak German. So would I be fake? Am I being a robot to learn a little bit of the German language so I could introduce myself and meet her? And one day when I meet her parents, win them over a little bit. Is that fake? No, that's learning new skills. We're designed to grow and evolve, to become better. To not become better, to stay still, is to fucking die. So to be yourself. Now, when women ask that, I get where women are coming from. Because what they're afraid of men being the Tinder swindler or whatever it was, they're afraid of you being inauthentic. And that's why a lot of guys who don't understand routine concepts or structured game, they'll talk about, oh, no, it's not authentic. Well, what they're really hoping for is they want you to be yourself so they don't get any surprises, which is totally understandable. They want you
Yes,
to be, they want you to
I,
be
I'm
authentic.
glad you got this because if you are just being yourself, it's also easier for them to filter out the losers,
Yeah.
the weirdos. Okay, be yourself. Okay,
So
I'll
what
be
happens if be
myself, and then you're
yourself
really
is not
weird.
very sociable? What happens if being yourself, I see you're a CEO, Fortune 500 company. I had a guy, not going to go into any names, I'll be very careful on this. And he was like the first guy in the world of network marketing to make $13 million in a month in sales. Ridiculous levels. The Houston, Texas, at the time, the Staples Center, 10,000 strong crowd adoring this guy on stage. People taking photos of the door handle of his hotel just because he changed their lives in so many ways. He was the reason I've got a BMW i8 because he inspired me when I was there. I was one of his team and I wanted to learn some new skills and he let me have the BMW i8 while I was there. I nearly killed myself. But we drove up to one of the bars. Now, this guy's got confidence beyond the wall. He's on magazines, super wealthy, super successful in every area. He goes into the bar, and I know why he wanted me on his team because he'd been to one of our boot camps, but we went into the bar and he's very small. He's dressed really nice. He's a bit small and petite as a guy, good grooming, everything, but he's very softly spoken. And that one little thing, yeah, he also had what I call the claw. When he speaks, he has his hand lingering, like trying to get their attention. I call it the claw. It's the lingering hand. The pickup artists like to use the grab game, and he had that going on. And hey guys, and it was just so awkward. I can't remember what he said, and the girls like just turned their back. But literally hours earlier, number one on stage, number one high earner, people adoring him, all the choice in the world. You could have any woman in that room. But confidence isn't transient. So when they say be yourself, he is being himself, but his self isn't very sociable. So he needs to learn how to be sociable. And if we want to redress the balance, when I say to the girl, like, come on, you're saying you want the guy to be himself. Let's talk about being yourself. Let's talk about these fake eyelashes, fake hair color, fake lip size, fake breast size, push-up bra size to represent you're not that tall, you're not that fucking color, your tits aren't that big. Yeah, your butt doesn't stick out like that. Let's be honest, that's not being yourself. But what they're doing, they understand that's their attraction game, and they're going to fucking work hard and magnify it, and they're going to study how to make those tiny little silver lines on the eyebrows to make the forehead look a little bit white. They'll put thousands of hours into their attraction game. And the guy's expected to walk up and just be himself and just say, hey guys, how's it going? And boom, game over. That's a bad balance. All that effort she's going to put in, the guy's not going to make any effort. But what a woman's really saying, she just doesn't want to be fooled by you being inauthentic. So what does a guy need to do? He needs to learn these social skills so he can navigate the social venues, the environment. He can deal with other dominant men when they're around. He can captivate. He can add humor when he goes out. They are social skills. They are skills and they can be learned and should be learned. But yeah, so be yourself? No, so that's to die.
Yeah.
Learn the skills and apply those skills so you are becoming your most natural self in the future, but not who you are. If who you are is not getting you the results you want, you need to adapt, grow, evolve, and change.
All right.